I declare that by the power of the Holy Spirit, no one will go back the same way they came. No one will go back with excuses, weakness, laziness, lethargy, spiritual coldness, spiritual weariness, and spiritual deafness. Lord, I ask, can I have the earpiece? The lapel, let me check up. Father, I ask that you will speak to us, and we are confident that you will. And Father, we declare our heart and minds are open to shama, to hear, to obey, and to do your will. In Yeshua's mighty name we pray. You're welcome to House of Israel, Port Harcourt. For online viewers, and for those who are watching the broadcast around the world, and for those of you who are here, I'm trusting the Most High that the word that will come forth tonight will bring you healing, spiritual strength, spiritual wisdom, and spiritual direction in Yeshua's name. Fundamentally, God has raised us up for you, for your sake. We exist as a ministry to empower God's people to effectively fulfill the ministry of us committed to their hands to fulfill. Like I always say, everyone has a ministry, big or small, on stage, off stage, behind the scene, on the scene. There's no one Jehovah sent on the face of the earth who has no ministry. But are you fulfilling your ministry? Are you fulfilling your assignment? Are you aware of the consequences of not pursuing your calling or your divine calling? Are you aware of the consequences of not pursuing your divine calling? There are those who will choose to live an ordinary life. But let me tell you the truth, God's design for you is not to live ordinary. And the only way to live extraordinarily, is to find that unique call, that divine purpose, that mission, that ministry your voice speaking into your heart to fulfill. It is that commission by Jehovah that will make you extraordinary, that will make you unique, that will help you stand out in your assignment. My prayer is that you will stand out tonight in your calling in Yeshua's name. The vision of House of Israel. The vision of House of Israel. Let me have a think. The vision of House of Israel. Please let's take note of this vision, as my trust in Jehovah is that you will fulfill this vision in your lifetime in Yeshua's name. A vision as a ministry ordained by Elohim is to be, number one, our vision is to be a worshiping people. Secondly, to be an evangelistic community. Thirdly, to be a discipleship center. Fourthly, an equipping network. And lastly, a worldwide witness for Yeshua the Messiah. And every day we are gravitating towards this vision. Every day. Every day. We are moving a step daily into this vision. And I pray that you will find this ministry and our vision a worthwhile vision to commit your life, your time, and your resources to support in Yeshua's name. And let's make the declaration for Jehovah's blessings. I declare this is my season for peace, power, promises, and prosperity. I declare the peace of Jehovah in my life and in my body. I declare the power of Jehovah to manifest fully in my life. I declare the promises of Jehovah fulfilled in my life. I declare the prosperity of Jehovah to permeate every area of my life. And I declare I will walk in obedience to Jehovah every day of my life. Praise Jehovah. May this be to you a vision or declaration that finds manifestation in your lifetime. In Yeshua's name, may this declaration finds fulfillment in your lifetime. I want to welcome our online viewers, those who are watching on YouTube. Don't forget also, let me make this announcement, that we have a website, HOI Nigeria. For those of us who have a smartphone, don't just browse Google and browse every other thing. Take time to visit our website. We have some content, some message, some teachings, articles that will bless you. HOI Nigeria.com. So take time to visit our website and to learn about House of Israel Port Harcourt. Praise Jehovah. And also to support the work we are doing at House of Israel Port Harcourt. Praise Jehovah. Now I want to look at teaching this evening titled, and my focus on this section is that every Thursday, this focus of teaching is mainly for leaders. For leaders, it's more or less we call it a leadership development words class. The function, the goal is a leader. A husband is a leader. A wife is a leader. A father is a leader. A mother is a leader. You're a leader. Somebody's looking up to you. Somebody's life is tied to your decision. Somebody's life is tied to your actions. So somebody's watching you. So you're a leader. The quality of that leadership would be enhanced by the quality of your information and your transformation. You can't lead beyond transformation. A leader is a transformer. A leader is exemplary because he is a transformer. And so you cannot lead effectively without transformation. It is first within before without. It is first in before out. Praise Jehovah. And my prayer for you is that your inside will be transformed tonight in Yeshua's name. I want to share something with you this morning, this evening, titled, What Brings Out Your Energy? Say energy. Say energy. Brother, I'm sure you understand the word energy. You should understand the word energy because as a workman, your function is basically energy driven. As a pastor, I understand energy because my function requires both spiritual, physical, and mental energy to operate. So when there's no energy, there's no what? Manifestation. There's no function. There's no operation. So the lack of energy oftentimes points to a sickness, a weakness. Sometimes we go through weakness and say, God, I'm weak, I'm weak. No, when you're weak, it means you need energy. The question to ask yourself tonight is, what brings out my what? What brings out my? Do you know everyone here has energy? Are you aware of that? Everyone has energy. But the energy we exert per time, daily, is measurable by our interests. For example, if I ask you if I ask someone here, please clean this whole auditorium, and they don't have the interest, the willingness, the desire, the obedience to do it, they will exert little energy. And it's gone. The energy was exerted, but it was measurably to their interest passion, will, desire, and all of these components per day determines the measure of energy we all exert every day. That means truly in life, when we stand before Jehovah, the question will be, did you exert the energy quantifiably to my expectation? That's what we call works. He shall reward each one according to their works. The works there speaks of the energy that which he offered. Because there's no works without energy. There's no energy without love, passion, interest, desire, hunger, affection. Do you know even affection affects energy? That means if you have no affection, for the adults here, adults, for those who are married, when it comes to love making, you realize that love making requires what? Energy. That's why we have the energy drink. You know them. Adumopitas. Why? The energy drinks are today we have so many energy drinks. The Bull, the what again? Squadron. The what again? Why should not energy drinks? Don't use them. You don't use energy drinks. That means you have all the energy already. We have the Bull. We have the different energy drinks now in the market. Why? People are weak. People are getting tired. Even sexually, people are tired. Husbands are tired. Wives are tired. So the wives are asking for energy that will bring them the optimum pleasure. And the man says, no energy tonight. So even to express affection, there must be energy. Are you hearing me? Energy is key. And do you know that you can have energy in the wrong direction? Energy channeled in the wrong place. Energy wasted. And when you now need the energy for the right purpose, you've exerted, wasted your energy. Somebody here, you will not waste your energy. You won't waste your energy in Yeshua's name. You will need energy to excel in your calling. Whatever be your calling, whatever be your task, divine assignment, you will need energy to fulfill it. Praise Jehovah. The challenge or the question tonight is what brings out our energy. There are people right now, give them a work to do, and they'll tell you, I don't have power to do it, but just present a token, present an incentive, even in business, even in marketing, even in, incentive brings out, improves performance. And performance is linked to what? Energy, exerted. So there is something that brings out your energy. Have you discovered it? Until you can bring out your energy, your ministry will die of lethargy. I realized something, that nobody's lazy. It takes laziness. It takes energy to be lazy. It is energy to lie down on the bed. So a lazy man is a man who is applying his energy wrongly. It's the energy he should use to walk, to sleep. To sleep. Many ministry would die of lethargy, lukewarmness, and excuses. These three things are the problems we find today. Lethargy. No expression of energy towards anything. You have energy, but it's not expressed towards anything. No task. Even the tasks you are asked to function in, you give little or no energy to it. So there's more accumulation of lethargy in our time today. With all the distractions of social media, internet, there's now this lethargy, this lukewarmness. Someone is not productive but spends money on data to browse comments of social commentary, to read happenings. So the enemy has set traps to make sure people will not exert their energy to productive undertakings. What are you using your energy for? Are you even wasting your energy? But that's not where I'm going. My focus is what brings out your energy. What brings out your energy? What brings out your energy? If you look at the scriptures, let me show you. Let me show the scriptures. Please let's pay attention to the scriptures. Deuteronomy 33, verse 25. Deuteronomy chapter 33, verse 25. Deuteronomy 33, verse 25. Help me with Deuteronomy 33, verse 25.
The bones of the gate will be iron as the ground. Your strength will equal.
Your strength. Your strength will equal your days. Who else has another translation there? It says thy shoes. So powerful. Look at it on the screen for those who are watching live. It says, thy shoes shall be iron and brass, and as thy days, so shall thy what? Strength be. As thy days, so shall your strength be. Now, these two words, days, speaks of your length, the length of your life. The length of your life is designed to be according to the length of your strength, your energy. Strength, energy. That's why if you look at Moses, when God met Moses as 80 years, and Moses began to speak to God, meet with God, Moses began to have this energy that was unusual. He has strength to climb mountains. This man is 120 years and he's climbing mountains at 30 years old, 40 years old. People will say, my back pain. I'm having back pain. Moses did not have back pain Moses' eyes was not dim. And today I was going to look at an inscription from, and it was so tiny, and my eyes were fainting. It was so tiny, and my eyes was fainting. I was like, I rebuke this, not me. It says Moses' eyes was not dim. It says Moses did not die. He said God, because there's no way the Israelites would believe Moses died, because Moses was never sick. This man's eyes was not dim. This man was not weak. No wonder it took God Elohim was the one that took life out of Moses. That's why no one could kill him. You can't kill him. There's no amount of nuclear weapon or gun or missile that could kill Moses. While the energy level in Moses was far beyond any carbon, any chemical you can put in a bullet to kill the man. This man could not die. The eyes was not dim. He climbed mountains, fasting mountains, and the time says this man met with God, and glory was emitting from his face. He had to cover his face. It is the consequence of energy this man obtained and stored up in their physical body as a result of Jehovah. Today is a sad case that we are so distracted, so far gone from life that strength is lacking. If I give some of you here, take this, read a chapter. You can't read. Why? You have mental laziness. Today, reading is difficult. Mental laziness to read. Mentally, the brain has gotten lazy. That's why these guys are doing AI. AI write my notes. AI write my essay. AI write my poem. AI write my love letters. People cannot do anything anymore. We are losing energy. Sir, we are losing energy. And a lot of energy will affect our production. The metal, the product we used in time past, where men exerted energy to produce them. Today, you see the lack of interest, no energy. Our production is no more standard, no more quality. Why? People don't even have the energy to exert to make quality products. Even sermons. Bring a sermon. Those days, the men of God will spend time in a place of prayer, hours fasting, praying. They have a commentary, they have their notepad, they have writing material, they have different message to prepare one message. These men of God have energy to make sure they can bring out the content to impart the generation. The hymns we read, are full of energy. Apply to the hymns. The music we heard those days, the sound we heard are far different from today. Why? The men of old had something we are losing. They had energy. Energy was present. The wives, mothers of old had energy. They would take one child, and then go to the stream and then fetch water from the stream, and then they took care of the homes. Today, I was talking about women went to UK. Nigerian women traveled to UK. They now say, African women are suffering. In UK, women don't work like they work in Africa. Women are now saying this is punishment. Even when it comes to parenting, being a mother, women now leave their children with nannies. Oh, in the UK we have nannies. So how can I be stressing myself? What you call stress is a result of how weighing down is the energy, both in masculinity and femininity. The both, even breastfeeding. I'm not going to do exclusive. I'm going to get baby what? If formulas. Women can't breastfeed anymore. The formula market has gone up. Now, We used to buy 1.5 then. Now it's now 7,000. SMA 15,000. 7, 8. Why? There's a high demand for infant milk. Because why? Even the women who breastfeed don't even have the energy to breastfeed. Why? When they eat they have no resources to even eat the quality food. Also eat buns and bread and beans and biscuits. So where would they get energy to feed the child? So the women have no energy. The child is born with no energy. That's why in the days gone by, when a Spartan gives birth to a child, they take the child to the mountain. They want to test if no Spartan is weak from Sparta. The first thing the Spartan focused on was the energy a child brought into the world. Praise Jehovah. As your days, so shall your what? Strength. Look at Caleb, for example. Caleb, 40 years he went to the mount. He went to where? To spy the land with Joshua. 40 years later, he was now 80 years. Now he tells Moses. It tells he went with Joshua to the mount to spy the land. And then the Lord promised that he will give Caleb the mountain. The mountain. 40 years later on, he is now 80 years old. And now he tells Joshua, it reminds Joshua, say, hey, remember when you and I went to spy the land at the Sabbath of God, Moses? God spoke through Moses, the land is mine. He says, I'm as strong today as I was 80 years ago. You're already having back problem, kidney problem, arthritis. 40 years old boy, arthritis. And you don't think it's a mockery on you and a shame. Go to the general hospitals, see young boys. Their backs are bent. They're now tired. Weakness. You see what we built here? Those days, the resources, that the materials and the workmen that did this work were fewer, but these men could run this whole building in months. If you see the cathedrals and the buildings in ages past, the weight of the mixtures and effort was far more than what our men today apply to work. So you see a building that is 500 years old. The cathedrals built in Rome, 800 years now. Some people, the guys who began the building died before the building was completed. Cathedral that took 400 years to be built. Are you hearing, sir? Cathedral that took 400 years to be built takes strength. That's why it will even take you strength to conceive a vision. Praise Jehovah. Let me show you scriptures that will help you and I tonight. Hebrews 11. You don't ask yourself, this strength apostle is talking to, what we bring out? I want someone to be provoked, ask themselves, God, what will bring out the strength in me that will destroy the cancer? I'm having an eye problem. No, there's a strength that God will give you that will terminate short-sightedness. Your eyes are as clear as the eagle. There's a strength in God. Are you hearing me, sir? You need strength. The kind of strength I need, what will bring it out of me? Hebrews 11. Hebrews 11. From today, nothing shall be able to stop you. Hebrews what? What is talking about? Thank you. So let's we're going to look at 34, but before 34, let's look at Hebrews 11. Let's see Hebrews 11:11. Help me, Hebrews 11, verse 11.
Hebrews chapter 11, verse 11. And by faith, even Sarah, who was past childbearing age, was able to bear children because she considered him faithful who had made the promise.
Thank you. Thank you. King James here. Let's see King James. Hallelujah. Look at it again. So this is all encompassing. Both men, both women in biblical days understood what? Strength, energy. So Hebrews 11 verse 11 says, through faith, also Sarah herself did what? Received something brought out energy in Sarah. That means the barrenness itself was a signal of a lack of strength. That barrenness meant there was no strength to conceive. There are women who, when they have children, they will have miscarriage. The womb is not strong enough to take this multivites, take these vitamins for strength in your womb. Have you heard that? Through faith, Sarah received strength to conceive seed. Strength to conceive seed. And was delivered of a child when she was past age. You see what I'm talking about? Some women don't even have strength to push. No strength. They can't push. No strength. Oh, I can't. Strength. They lack strength to push. So this is now an age where women say, I don't want to have a child. I don't want to get pregnant anymore. I don't want to go through the pressure of pushing. Because strength has been wasted. So Sarah received strength to conceive seed and was delivered of a child when she was past age, because what? She judged him faithful who had promised. So that statement meant it brought out strength in there's a word from God you receive. There's a word from God that you receive, that word will provoke energy. Let me show you. Let's see that Hebrews 11:34. See how the word of God can bring us strength or energy in us. Hebrews 11:32-34. Yeah, Hebrews 11 from 30 what? Okay.
And what shall I say? I do not have time to tell about Gideon, Barak, Samson, Jephthah, about David and Samuel, and prophets, who through faith conquered kingdoms, administered justice, and gained what was promised, who shut the mouth of the lions, quenched the fury of the flames, and escaped the edge of the sword, whose weaknesses was turned to strength, and who became powerful in battle and rooted foreign armies. Women received their dead, raised to life again. There were others who were tortured, refusing to be released.
That's verse 34.
Verse 34.
I just want 34.
Quench the fury change the fluid of the flame and escape the edge of the sword. Whose weakness,
Out of weakness.
whose weaknesses was formed to strength, and who became powerful and battle and routed foreign armies.
Praise Jehovah. Let me tell you something, saints. Let me tell you something so strong. The time to fake it is over. If you're faking it, you will be disappointed. I must assure you. I must assure you. Says they quenched the violence of fire. Of what? Out of what? Out of what? Out of no strength, no energy. That means they were like this. Oh, I am out of weakness. When these men saw the violence of fire, when they saw the edge of the sword, they're not in strength. They were also in weakness. Like maybe eye weakness, body weakness, ear weakness. You are them also. This man also see. But out of weakness, we are made strong. That means strong. Strong is what? The word strength. A strong person is a one with what? Strength. Now let me show you something else. When I checked the meaning of energy, energy means strength and vitality required to sustain a physical or mental activity. So energy is the strength and the vitality, the well-being required for sustained physical, spiritual, or mental activity. Are you hearing me, saints? So it tells us that this man who quenched the violence of the fire, the edge of the sword, out of weakness, were granted energy. Praise Jehovah. So when they received the energy, they turned to flight. The act of who? Aliens. So they were once weak, but when energy came from God. So it's about the question I'm asking you this evening is this: what brings out your energy? What brings out your energy? Out of weakness, they were made strong. The devil does not want you to have energy. That's why we'll deal with, from next week, we'll deal with immoral sin, sexual sin, fornication, adultery. As long as you are in the part of fornication, adultery, this is not your message. You're already weak. Let's get you straight. A fornicator is already drained. Natural is drained. So in this, I'm going to end with Isaiah chapter 40. Isaiah 40. Isaiah 40. If you want strength that is so I think we should look from verse 20. Is it 29? 29. Or let's see from Isaiah 40 from verse 30 to 29. Okay, let me see that. Isaiah 40 from verse 39.
He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increaseth. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon Jehovah shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint.
Hallelujah. Can you see that, saints? What we bring out, this energy, is what we are looking at tonight. So Isaiah chapter 40 from verse 29. I want energy, because as your days are, so your strength, the strength will impact your days. That means if you have strength in God, no disease, no virus made by demons, scientists, the World Economic Forum, call it Ebola, call it Corona. You cannot penetrate the energy of God. You cannot. So he gives strength to the weary. So Father wants to do what? Release strength to give energy. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of who? The who? The weak. First, I don't know how to read the Bible again. Just one WhatsApp, you're already connected. See, it's a pity. Let me just be straight with you guys. As far as you are here, just a 30 minutes of Bible hard for you. You are drained. Drained. You should start feeling sorry for yourself. Some who now say, I will not read Bible again. You don't read the Bible on phone. You don't even have Bible books, paper Bible. It is now telephone Bible. You are drained. You are. Days gone by when men sat down with a chapter, with a book. Men, women made commitment every day. I will finish a chapter of the book. Every day I will finish Genesis. They sat down, spent hours chatting on WhatsApp. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Hours on WhatsApp, hours on TikTok, hours on Facebook. Time to pray. How come this demon only after you when you are praying, but not when you are chatting? You know, energy. Your case is emergency. There is a what will you go UPTH quickly. Will you straight? It's a case of emergency. I'm telling you. A young man of 30 years, you don't get stroke. What thing do you stroke? How old are you? There are diseases we know that it begins from 120. It's an old age sickness. Today, 30 years old young person is sick that sickness. There's more strength. When you drink Coca-Cola, Pepsi, bread, yam, gala, lacasera, brother, no word from God. Sister, emergency. Do you know many people have diabetes? As I was talking right now, diabetes, excess sugar in the blood, diabetes. They are tired. They can't see. They can't hear anymore. Some people say if you call them 10 times, they won't hear you. Hey! Who come? Weakness of the hearing. Every problem. No. Terrible place. How can you be a warrior? How can you even think of being a warrior for God? You can't be a warrior for God. I'll be a warrior for God. I will take nations. He said, go. How will you go? If we fly you now to say, Mama, are you ready for Australia? I should say so. If we say one fly, you go Australia right now. Can you go? Australia. You go there 48 hours for plane. Your back will, you see how they come out. Hey, hey, 48 hours. Your bones go. But the apostle, I can't preach you. I don't. You cannot do it. I didn't tell you. You go there on flight 2 days the air. That's so you there for plane. When you come down, you first go and jet lag. When you go, you say, is this morning or night? You don't even know if you're thinking. But before you pray, we know you're in a different country. You were thinking of you're in Nigeria. Is it morning? Because your brain will confuse of the time. Because where you're coming from, you came in the morning. Now you got there 2 days after. It's now night. Plus it. No, it takes strength to go to the nations. I'm declaring. That's why if a young man, prepare yourself now. So that when the doors open, weakness will not affect your ministry. Praise Jehovah. So in conclusion, it says he gives strength. That's what I'm saying, that if that's the condition, that's where the way out is God. It says God can give you strength. He gives strength to the weary and increases power of the weak. Even youth grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in Jehovah will do what? Renew what? That is strength he's talking about. So strength is a key factor in the realm of the spirit. Strength is a key thing you get from God. The first thing you get from God in his presence, in the word of God, is not a big head for knowledge. What we gain from being with God is strength. What we gain by spending time with Jehovah is strength. It's strength. That's a key factor, strength. Strength. Praise Jehovah. That's why I said now we have different kind of drinks for strength. Alamo bitters. Monster. Even they call it one, even the name some people are not afraid again. Monster. It's a drink called Monster. In the past you run, but now because they want strength, they don't care of the name again. I will drink the Monster. As far as I have the strength. So dragon drink, and you are drinking it. Not even caring if it's dragon. Men will spend anything for strength. You know how many men right now they are on Viagra? Viagra. They are deficient of inner strength. 70 years, 60 years. All forms of infirmities in the body. All strength gone. All strength gone. Praise Jehovah. Let your prayer tonight be for strength. Say, God, Jehovah, give me strength. Give me strength. Strength is more than money. Strength is more than money. That you can wake up from the bed is strength. That you can rest is strength. That you can move is strength. That means without strength, you are immobile. You are confined. That means if God does not show a man strength, that man will be useless in destiny. It takes strength to hear. It takes strength to eat. It takes strength to digest what you are eating. It shows you the digestive process of how you eat, how the food you eat enter your tongue, and the catalyst the enzymes release on the food, and it goes through to your stomach, and the acid that will grind the food in your stomach, and then you now excrete it. The whole process is an engine of strength. Our body is a machine of strength. That means existence is about strength. Even war is about strength. Sir, the greatest nation in the world today are nations with mental strength. Mental strength. They have the nuclear weapons. They have the intelligence. They have the strength. Without strength, you end a beggar. And it's an area of your life where God has placed strength in. You must ask the Lord, help me bring it out. The star is, do you know how far the star is? The millions of the distance of the star to the earth. It is shining by strength. The radiance is strength. You want to radiate, you want to shine. You can't shine without strength. Are you hearing me? You can't shine without strength. You can't rise without strength. You can't fly without strength. Have you flown before in the air? The plane will first move like this, find balance. Does the plane trek to fly? I'm asking you. Does the plane crawl to fly? The plane must hit what we call the wrong way. Strength. The wrong way first. It takes strength to fly. It takes strength to land. Praise Jehovah. Pursue tonight as a woman, as a man. Ask the Lord to show you. Say, Lord, show me how to bring out my energy. How to bring out the strength of God in my life. Let's rise to our feet. Strength is the key. It takes strength to fly. It takes strength to land. Are you 40 years old and you are weary already? Are you 30 years old and weary? 30 and weary. Are you 50 and weary? Every time, inner tiredness. I'm tired. You're always tired every time. Are you so? Say, Lord, I receive strength tonight. I receive strength tonight. I receive strength. Inner strength. Mental strength. Physical strength. All-round strength. Lord, I receive strength tonight. I receive strength. Says Moses' eye was not dim. Moses' eye was not dim. Moses' kidney did not fail. Your kidney will not fail. Your liver will not fail. No organ in your body will fail. Tonight, strength from heaven. Strengthen me, Lord. Strengthen me mentally. Empower my brain cells, my brain. Calculation with speed. Accurate calculation. Strengthen my vision. I will see far near. My eyes will see far near. Strengthen my hearing. I will hear far near. Strengthen my heart. My heart. No heart failure. No heart failure. No heart weakness. Strengthen my heart, oh Lord. Every organ of my body receive strength tonight. I receive strength. Strength, Lord. Strength, Lord. Strength for my ministry. Strength for my assignment. Strength in my service. Strength in my family. Strength in my marriage. I receive strength. Vigor from heaven. Supernatural vigor. Supernatural vigor. Supernatural vigor. My wife will not run down of strength. My husband will not die of weakness. Pray for your wives. Ask the Lord. Pray now for your husband for strength. Increase the strength of my wife. Increase the strength of my children.